Hi guys, this is Shazwan Bahri and today we'll be looking at the iPhone 13 Pro. So the mobile gaming industry is one of the largest growing industry in the mobile gaming sector. Accessible gaming means everybody can game on their smartphones, especially like this one, the iPhone 13 Pro. So let's see what it can offer to you guys. The iPhone 13 Pro features a 6.1 OLED screen that features pretty clean graphics and smooth frame rates. It's all done possible by the A15 Bionic processor that has 5 GPU cores pushing stunning visuals, I tell you, as well as smooth frame rates that, well, you can see while you game on it. And I've used this phone for quite a while, a month or so I can tell you that when you do snap photos or take videos, everything is so smooth and pristine and crisp. The smoothness from the iPhone 13 Pro is thanks to its ProMotion feature that's present on the 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max. So for example, if you're playing games and the game supports 120Hz display, you definitely can game on higher frame rates. One thing to note, the bezels this time around on the 13 Pro is pretty tiny, so you get more screen real estate. If you came from an 11 or a 12 where the bezels are quite thick, you would definitely appreciate the tinier bezels on this phone. For the form factor, you can expect the normal form factor you see from an iPhone, but this time around, Apple went with a square design instead of the curved design you see on 11 and the previous phones. This is basically harking back to its older iPhone's design, but it has its drawbacks. You know, when you game for a pretty long time, the square edges kind of digs into your palm, so it doesn't feel comfortable. So when you're gaming, I would suggest getting a grip or so. Plus, this iPhone 13 Pro weighs quite a lot, so you can notice the heft in your hands, especially when you're holding it in this position. But in terms of size, it's just the perfect size for any use case. For example, for daily driving it, or for gaming, or for photography. The size is quite nice, and I think Apple has got it covered. Don't worry about the shape and size. Apple also includes a few accessories that can be purchased separately from the iPhone 13 Pro. For example, this AirPods Gen 3 is pretty much essential for your daily needs. For example, when you're commuting or when you're just listening to music or while you're doing work, it's a monster for its size. Audio is pretty crisp, bass is there. You won't get audiophile levels of quality, but I would say it's up there. It's somewhere up there. Get it for your music session, get it for your gaming session, enough said. It does cost quite a lot though, but it's worth your money. Apple also included this leather case which you can just slot in your iPhone, and it protects the edges as well as the raised camera section. As you can see here, it's a bit raised. You know, it does put some kind of strain on your phone, so Apple went ahead and thought that, you know, having a cover with a raised back will protect your precious phone and your precious camera module, and it just snaps in like this, no problem. And ta-da! It works pretty well, and now you won't worry about having your phone being scratched by the desk or whatnot. So I used this iPhone 13 Pro for gaming for quite a while for this past month. I tried a few games. For Apex Legends, I can tell you this phone delivers smooth gameplay at Ultra HD, which is kind of equivalent to your PC and console counterparts. And I would say this phone is phenomenal in that aspect. Smooth gameplay, smooth frame rates, and it's all responsive, no lags detected during my Apex Legends gameplay, although I do suck at mobile gaming, but well, there's a first for everyone. Genshin Impact runs pretty well on this phone, don't you worry about that. 60 FPS, no problem. The A15 Bionic with its 5 GPU cores can run all these games with no issues whatsoever. We've tried a few more games like Real Racing, Asphalt 8 and all that, and even so, the graphics are pretty much intense. This phone can handle it no problem. After a few hours of gaming, for about 2 hours, I noticed that my phone wasn't hot and it's still comfortable to the touch. I'm pretty sure that if you game for more than 2 hours or so, your phone will be still comfortable to hold and there will be no hot spots. In terms of heat, the A15 Bionic handles it very well. In terms of battery life, I've used it for more than 15 hours on a single charge. On your normal use case, for your WhatsApp, for your messaging, for your Instagram sessions or your Twitter sessions, it will last you the entire day, no cap. But when you start to put in a bit more intensive tasks like taking videos or taking photos along the way, like when you're on a vacation or something, it will drop about 8 hours or so. And when you're gaming, you can expect the same performance as when you're doing things like photography or videography, which I would say around 8 hours without the charger connected. But when you're gaming, I would really suggest just plug in the charger. You'll get better performance that way, and your phone will just, thank you for that, for having its power connected all the time. At the end of the day, the iPhone 13 Pro is one of Apple's flagship products, the other one being the iPhone 13 Pro Max. While the price is still high compared to other phones available on the market, the features offered by this phone is just unmatched. Yes, you can get smooth frame rates on an Android or another phone, but the feature sets such as this triple camera with its zoom and its macro and whatnot, as well as ProMotion XDR display, makes this phone a perfect companion for daily use, especially because of its long battery life, and the phone integrates well with busy person's schedule as well as the gamer life. So yes, you can game on it, and you can do more with the iPhone 13 Pro. That's all for the iPhone 13 Pro. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. For more awesome gaming news, check out our website at sea.ign.com. See you guys next time.